Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Look at Philadelphia. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that number one spot the whole way there. And checking out Indiana, sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
Well, I think for the Sixers, they're looking for a strong finish here in the final stretch, as they're currently holding that top spot in the conference, which obviously puts them straight through to the postseason.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Outside the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Washington. And it's Embiid in at the center position. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And as the season ramps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to be back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Halliburton for three. Kept alive. Pass to Nembhard. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together. You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Now, here is Halliburton. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Nembhard. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Maxey. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Back to MP. Maxey against Halliburton. From deep Washington. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 6. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Siakam with it, covered by MP. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Launches it. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Kicks it out to MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Mathurin. Now Halliburton. Out to the wing. Siakam for 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. MP with the bounce pass. Siakam against Embiid. And he converts the layup. 5 points in the game.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Edgecombe. Last time, 14 points for him. And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And the rejection by MP. Halliburton against Maxey. And a wide open look for Siakam. Here's Jackson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Maxey with it. Mathurin picks him up. And that one, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They trail by 6. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. MP with it. Siakam's there. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Washington's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Jackson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's MP. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. 76ers moving the ball around. Washington kicks to MP. Driving in. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Now here's Jackson. Now Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. Well, his prolific rebounding has him within striking distance of a mark that has stood the test of time. Wilt Chamberlain's record for rebounds in a season set back in 1961. That number, 2,149, is the stuff of legends.
Legendary numbers by a legendary player. Breathtaking. Thanks. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Pulls up, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And good that time.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. Nemhard with it. Right wing. A three. Neesmith can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 8. McCain finds MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Neesmith with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Nemhard's got 6 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Sears. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Now here's MP. 12 points for him. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Siakam against Bosch. And stolen by MP. And here we go. McCain gets a wide open look. It's McCain on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 5 points in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Toppin. They can't stop the run with that one. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Clippers.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Indiana making a change here. Rupert's checked in. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break. The 76ers, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Now, here's Toppin. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to MP. Driving the lane. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 16.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here is Toppin. Shoots from 12. Bosch grabs the miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP finds McCain. Back to MP. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Down low. Pass to Toppin. That three off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Edwards is out there with MP. And it's Bosch in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. And the rejection by MP. Maxey against McConnell. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Siakam kicks to McConnell. Siakam passes to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Three-pointer. Edgecombe, no good. Pacers trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Edgecombe. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Here's Rupert. They need this. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
That's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
The Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now, here's Siakam. 23 points for him the last game against Toronto.
And let's not discount what he did from the line. He stopped the clock and gave his team a chance to set up their half-court defense.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And so it's Indiana with it. 76ers getting the bucket. Matherin for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Matherin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. MP kicks to Maxey. The 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
MP looking solid from there.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Mathurin. 6 points for him. They get a hand on it. Edgecombe with the steal. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Pass to Mathurin. Good on the bucket. Mathurin's got 8.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot.
Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Mathurin. Now, here's Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Nembhard for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Mathurin. Screen by Siakam. And it's Mathurin missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And Edgecombe gets it to go. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Indiana moving it around. Mathurin passes to Toppin. To halt the run. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Indiana's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Mathurin for 3, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow.
Hits it again. Wow!
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games? Simply spectacular. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break, the 76ers #1.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. The drive by... Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up! What an athletic sequence from MP. I thought he was trying to rip the rim right off the glass.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. From past the arc, nailed from three-point land. Neesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
MP with a screen on Toppin. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Matherin. Back to Nemhard. Pass to Neesmith. Maxey against Halliburton. In the corner, it's Neesmith. And the rejection by MP. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Toppin, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Aaron Neesmith.
Pascal Siakam.
Clock is at 3. For 3, Siakam. It's hauled in by the 76ers, and we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Halliburton for 3. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got 14 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Siakam against MP. Here's Nemhard. 6 points for him. No good with the triple. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
54 seconds left in the first half. Outside Matherin. For 3, Siakam. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Maxey finds MP. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They get the rebound. Embiid. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Embiid is owning the offensive glass right now, using his size to dominate inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam for 3. And McCain pulls it down.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. It's been a sensational all-around performance for him. He's got a triple-double now. Back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be...
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
Okay, now we've got some time to take... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nemhard. In the front court, the forwards, Matherin and Siakam. And it's Jackson at the pivot, manning the middle.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. The shot by Nemhard and nobody around. The three-pointer no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Launches a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
And another one falls.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him. Back to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That's on Benedict Mathurin. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
That one goes in.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
The drop. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Halliburton. He's got 14. Outside Jackson. Nembhard finds Siakam. Pass to Jackson. For 3. Shot clock at 2.
Getting blocks requires a blend of confidence and athleticism. Luckily for MP, he has both.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bosch is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. 4 on the clock, and just miss after miss right now.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Bucket is good. 18 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Siakam misses. The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Indiana shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Halliburton outside. Takes it out to Siakam. Oh, he got hacked on the 3. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, what a move by MP, just relentlessly attacking the rim.
Outside Mathurin to the paint. And finished off by Siakam.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Here's Sears. Tips it. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Siakam outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Siakam. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with. Unreal!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Washington against Mathurin. For 3, Siakam.
Well, MP read the shot attempt like a book, anticipated it, and then able to knock it away.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a change for the Pacers. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Pass to Edgecombe. It's Bosch. That time on the assist by Edgecombe. Bosch has got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. Off target with his 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Up top, Nembhard. He has 6. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Sears. Over in the corner, Edwards. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Pulls up on the wing. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Philadelphia's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
Halliburton passes to Jackson. Siakam for 3. Bosch grabs the miss.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated. Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pass to MP. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Siakam. Can they get it? Halliburton, no good. The 76ers shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. MP, no good. Pacers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter. The three from MP. Pacers with the rebound. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. And here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
The Pacers making a change here. Shot clock at 5. Siakam finds Toppin. Cans it from downtown. Toppin's got 12.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Toppin. Puts up a 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, running the offense through MP is never a bad idea.
And 101 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Toppin. Here's Halliburton. Back to Toppin. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. TJ McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Toppin kicks to Siakam. There's the lob to the hoop, and Toppin throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. Off target from outside. In the corner, it's Toppin. And a miss there on the triple. Three-pointer by Embiid, and so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
Changes here for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Nesmith. Halliburton subbed in for TJ McConnell. Here's Kendall. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
MP out there with Edwards. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Sear in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And Siakam has it in the corner. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At 6'8", with skill and mobility, Siakam is one of the toughest assignments in the league.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. MP deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one.